So I had my appointment yesterday to get my baseline ultrasound and my genetic counseling. This whole genetic counseling thing, I'm just going to rant about this for just a second. I get that some people want to do it, and I do. But, you know, there we go. What's the point of, I'm sorry, we just woke up, I'm a mess, but what's the point of messing with fate? I don't want to, they keep pushing this genetic screening on me, and because I do have that cancer gene mutation, which is just the ATM. It's not like it's BRCA1, BRCA2. And sorry, Gracie's playing with my tape measure. I even told him in my initial appointment that I did not want to do any of the genetic screening. I don't want to do IVF unless I medically have to, as in IUIs are not working anymore. Graceland, please stop. So, therefore, he still was trying to push it on me, and I said no. I just personally think that it's just more money for him. But I get that, you know, it might be a good thing, but here's Gracie. Gracie's just fine right now, okay? And they were talking about how my husband could have this gene mutation as well, and, this is before the genetic counselor knew I had a child in the room with me. That was my child. I think she thought that I had no children. But, she's like, you know, your children, if he has the mutation as well, you know, your children will come out with muscular dystrophy or muscular issues, not muscular dystrophy, but muscle issues and having a hard time walking and this and that. And, I told her, and I'm like, what age would that be? And she says, before 4, you would see signs. Gracie's 4. Trust me, she has no muscle issues. She's stronger than shit. And then I told her, I was like, well, I have a 4-year-old. And she's like, oh. So it's just like, and I was like, so no, my husband does not have the mutation, because if he had the mutation, yes, that's what we would be dealing with. But he does not have the mutation. So you're not going to try to push that screening on me as well, just to get extra money. When I say no, it means no. And if you keep pushing, then it's not going to be, I'm not that happy this morning because I'm just replaying yesterday in my head. And I'm like, you know, I think this doctor's more about the money than he is about what I want. This is my body. It's my choice. And if I want to do this, see, the thing is that people that are going through fertility treatments, guys, seriously, you are paying your doctor. Your doctor is not paying you. So if your doctor is not doing something that you want to experiment with or you want to try, you need to find a new doctor. Your doctor should be supportive of you and not of, you know, anything else. If I want a chance getting cancer, then that's my choice. My choice. So then here's the other thing. I've been talking to my family and my friends, and they all said the same thing. If he wasn't going to be on board with me doing a natural cycle with IUI, then fire him. Because natural cycle means no medication. I will still be taking my progesterone, though, after IUI. Because he did not prescribe that to me. My OB did for when we try. And I will be still using that. So, and he can't tell me not to. I don't like this vibe with this new RE. I miss my old reproductive endo. I miss him so much. And because he was there for me, you know, he would call me personally to make sure everything was okay. You know, he was just there. He was no joke, the best doctor I have ever had. Ever. He was amazing. I loved him. And now I have this new this new doctor that, because my old doctor no longer practices, and here I am, like, so it's not my body, my choice. So basically, this vessel is not mine. So therefore, you know, I was saying, you know, the day you start washing my crotch, washing my ass, and giving me my pills, sure, you can call it somewhat your body. The last time I checked, it was mine. I am living in this body. This is my body. Nobody else's. My goodness, sorry. Keep going blurry. And when I'm paying you so much money to have a baby, and all you're doing is just wanting the money, 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 but you're not helping at all. All you're doing is like, well, we need to do this and this and this and this. No, we don't. And I have declined so many procedures and so many things because I know I don't need that, because I was told to begin with when we first started, no, this isn't wrong with you, so you don't need this. Everybody knows that it's not just me. Stanley does have male factor infertility as well. So and they could care less about focusing on him and how to get his swimmers to swim the correct way instead of swimming like a bunch of dipshits all over the place. No offense, love you, babe, but that's just, I'm ranting this morning. And I guess I'm just upset that yesterday when because I had my genetic counseling in the same office as my RE's in, and I come out of the room, and she's like, so what are your plans? I'm like, I don't want to do any of this genetic screening. I'm like, I've already had a full panel of genetics, checking my chromosomes and whatever, and I did have a gene mutation in my ATM, and I was like, I don't need to redo that again. They were pushing for Gracie to get tested. She's 4. I am not going to go. No. She can do that when she wants, if she wants to know. If she doesn't want to know, good for her. If she wants to know, good for her. But you know what? I'm not going to force my child into doing something like that. I'm not going to force my husband either. So, you know, it's just, I just feel like we are going around in circles. But anyway, so I walk out there, she asks me, and I tell her, and then that's when she gets a snooty, pissy attitude, and says, oh, well, then you're going to need to sign this form. Okay, bitch, yeah, sure, I will sign that form right there. I will sign it proud. Sorry, this shirt is big on me. Saying, I do not want any genetic testing, and I know the risks. It's not about the risks. You know, here's another scenario. Y'all, when you're trying to get pregnant on your own, you don't get all this genetic testing done unless you're 10 weeks and you're doing the blood work, which that will be done. I will do that. But I'm not going to fuck fate. Excuse my language. I'm very pissed off, but I'm not going to fuck with fate. And I want to do this as naturally as possible. Just like, you know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there that are getting pregnant. They don't know that they have this, or this. They're not doing genetic testing for this, or this. They're having natural miscarriages. They're having babies, you know. They're having abortions. So don't get me started on that topic. But they are getting pregnant, but they're not being told, you have to get this testing done, or you have to get this testing done. No, they're just pregnant. It just happens. So that's why I don't want to do anything. I want to just as natural as friggin' possible. The same way I did with my daughter. Don't get me wrong, we went through follistim injections, Avidrol, and so many injections and IUI. But I wanted to, I didn't want all the genetic testing then either. And I feel defeated right now. So there's a couple other options that I'm going to be checking out. I am on a daily regimen of vitamins. I am taking turmeric. I'm taking a infertility or a fertility booster. which is like 20 bucks a month, but it's so worth it. I take my folic acid 800 milligrams every day. And then I take my gummies, and the gummies are my sleep aids. So, because I have a hard time sleeping at night. But, so, we're going to try a couple things out. There is a new device called the Mobi, and I'm going to try that. It's really cool. So, if you guys want to go check that out, please do. I think it was like two of the syringes for like 80 bucks. So we're gonna try that out if he's not down with doing a natural cycle, because I will fire him. I was ready to fire him yesterday because I thought I was gonna see him yesterday because it was supposed to be a doctor appointment. No, it wasn't. But I will be firing him if he does not. What am I trying to say here? If he says no, there you go. Because there's no risk in doing a natural cycle. At all. There's no risk for me to get cancel. Oh my gosh. See how pissed off I am? There's no risk in me getting cancer with doing a natural cycle. At all. There's no risk. So, there should be no reason why he won't do it. So, yes, guys, that is what's going on right now. And I feel like I go a step forward, and then I take 2 steps back. It's very upsetting. It really is. So, anyway, this video is getting to 12 minutes, and I like to keep my videos under 15. So, with that being said, I will know more, I guess, Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, because I will hound them and ask them, whatever, but I'm not just going to sit around with my thumb up my ass, waiting for my breast surgeon appointment, because I don't understand why I have to see a breast surgeon. It's like I'm getting a boob job right now. But, yeah, I don't want to sit around with my thumb up my ass. So, that's why I'm like, IUI, natural cycle. Let's do this. I just don't want to, you know, the nurse even said to begin with, when I told her, I was like, I really want to do a natural cycle IUI because, I don't want to just sit around. She's like, I understand. You don't want to just wait for your appointment. I totally understand. You just want to do something. And I'm like, exactly. And then she treats me like shit after I sign the I don't want genetic testing. I wonder how many people they get that sign that I don't want genetic testing. And I wonder how many people that they treated like shit. Probably none, because they didn't know that they had an ATM gene mutation. Yes, I have a gene mutation. Yes, it alters me. And I might get cancer after I'm 50. Yes, I get this. But you know what? It's not going to alter my life. Point blank, period. Bye.